Hello, Gravitron team. This is my first project on C++, that is a bisection method. It is a method to find the roots of an equation. In simple ways, we can say we give two intervals, and by finding the middle point, we find the root of the equation. Let me understand this. Make you understand this. First, we will give two intervals, A and B, and we know the root lies between these two intervals. It's an initial guess. Then we will find the midpoint of that interval, and if the function after putting that mid value to the function, and if it comes to 0, then but obviously this is a root, but it don't happen that way. After putting the middle point, we change, if we don't find the roots, we change the midpoint to A or B by seeing in which area our midpoints can lie. For example, this is the chart. You can see if we have given A and B, and for example, first we find out the midpoint, and now we know this is not the root, then we will check between this if the root is lying between this or between this. So let me show you the code, what I have written. I use a Replit software website to write my C++ code. It's easy to write and easy to run. So first I've written the three libraries. First is IOStream, which everyone know, and the second one is math, which we use to take the mathematical functions we want to use in our code. And third one is IOMANIP, which we use for the precision. Precision handling is basically something we don't want a scientific number. Like you see, after computing some numbers, we get e-value. We don't want that. That's why we are putting this, and we define to 4 because we want till 4 decimals it should calculate all the outputs. Okay. This is the function which I have written for the equation. Like here we are using a power of x power 3 minus x minus 2. We can get any equation and find the roots in this code. So let's start. First, I'm initializing some variables. A, the first interval; B, the second interval; C, the midpoint; E is the accuracy. It's not important that we will get 0, but we can write E like that much accurate we want our answer should be. So we can write like 0.0001. That accuracy we need to maintain. Then we will have the FA. That's the value of, if we put A first interval to our equation, then what should be the value. And then FB, that if we put second interval to the function, that what should be the value. And the FC is the third like midpoint. If we put in the function, then what is the value. We want FC should be 0 or like to the accuracy to find the roots of the equation. Then first we will enter the initial value, and the user will get the first guess, that the first interval, then the second interval, and enter the accuracy, that what accuracy you are desired that the roots should be. We have entered, like we will mostly put 0. I always put 0.0001 for more accurate answers. And now we will check if the root exists between A or B. We also need to check, like if you have given a guess the between intervals between A and B, then we need to check that if the root available or not. It's a simple process. If we put A to the function and B to the function, it comes more than 0, then it simply as root does not exist between them. Okay. And we will say, please enter the different initial guesses. Well, you need to put different guesses, and it will, I have put a goto function that it will start again from here. Like enter the initial guesses and everything. Else, if it comes less than 0, then but obviously root exists between them, but we need to check what is the value of the roots. Roots is basically the point where we put the number in the function and it gives 0. So else we will check the roots. A while is the guess between if the mod is greater than the accuracy desired, keep bisecting the interval. It's simple as that, telling that if the difference between A and B is still coming, we need to bisect the number until we find the roots. It's a loop function which we are using. Then we will finding a midpoint. Then we will find function of A, function of B, function of C, because these are the things we need to know. Now we will check if function of C, if we have put like C to the function and it comes to 0, but obviously we have find our roots. Okay. But if it is not that way, then we will see कि either the function lies between, next root we need to midpoint again, the lies between A or B, or sorry, A or C or B. So if I have written a condition, if function of A into function of B is greater than 0, then but obviously the roots don't lie between A and C. So we will initiate A to C. So our new roots would be, our new values would be, it's simply, if we put new intervals, would be C, B. Okay, here. But if it is less than 0, then but obviously the root lies between them. So our new intervals would be, then we will initialize the B value to C, and the new roots would be A and C. Okay. The loop will end difference between A and B become less than the desired accuracy. But obviously, if our difference between A and C become less than the desired accuracy, then it will end the function and we will store C, can be called the approximate root of the function, but obviously. And we can say this is the root of the function. So let me run my code. First, it is asking for a initial guess. We will be writing 1 and 10. Accuracy, desired accuracy 0.001. Now, we have find the root for this equation. It followed the whole process. The mid value between 1 and 10 is the 5.50. And then it's find the FA, FB, FC and changing the mid value again and again. And we have got our equation, root of the equation, that is 1.5214. So we can change the equation also. Like if we take the Wikipedia one example, which is written here, he has taken equation that is x cube minus x minus 2. So let me change. It's the same equation. Oh, I have taken the same equation, x cube minus x minus 2. So here, according to Wikipedia, the answer should be 1.521. They are taking 3 decimal points. We have taken like 4 decimal points. We can also take 3 decimal points. If we change the precision to 3, automatically our 3 decimal point would be coming. Let me show you. It would be 1, 10, 0.0001. And you can see the answer is same, 1.521, 1.521. And we can change the equation. Like I thought I have taken 11, but let me see for 11. If I take x cube minus x minus 11, then I will run again. I will give an interval between 1 and 10, and the accuracy should be 0.01. Then our value should be, I guess, 2.374. And if we change the precision to 4 again, so our decimal would be coming till 4 values. Let me change the intervals. Like if we can give intervals between negative and positive also, minus 10, 10 and 0.001. It would be working the same value and we will be getting 2.3736. That's our root, approximate root of the equation for this equation. So this is my mathematical problem solving skills. Like I have taken a problem, first understand this problem, how to find the roots, and then implement this problem to the C++ code, which shows that I understand C++ coding. So I made one more project on Black and Shore model, which we will see in the next video. So thank you.